Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. This is going to be a little different because I'm actually still pretty uncomfortable. I took a bit of a slip while I was out of town at my brother's wedding. Shout out to him and his beautiful bride. It was such a fun wedding. I have to put a clip in here somewhere. Yeah, it was so much fun. So here I am just trying to do a little bit of recuperating from my slip and just really focus on taking it easy on this side of my body. My upper neck and shoulders is still pretty inflamed. And just shout out to anybody who's going through any pain of any sort. My heart just goes out to you. And so I know this is probably, for some of you, not even a drop in the bucket to what you feel on a daily basis. And I'm just sending you comfort and compassion during this time. So if you would like to join me in this practice, whether you are uncomfortable or not, this will be good for anyone, but especially to those who are experiencing any type of ailment in any region of the body. So take it easy. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. This is not any kind of medical advice, so just a disclaimer. So I want you to take a deep breath. No, Memphis. And just begin to lift your arms, interlacing your fingers. And this is pretty painful for me, so I'm just going to take it really slowly. And whenever you feel any kind of pain, I want you to just take a deep breath with it each time and just breathe into that area. And letting go, allowing your arms to float back down easily, especially if you are in any type of shoulder pain. Just want to take it slow, breathing through all the movements until your hands are back on the floor. Then you're going to gently drop your head, if that feels okay, and roll to whatever side feels comfortable. My head won't go completely down, so I'm just going to go to the extent that my head can go and just keep going around in the circle. Don't force anything, just be free and listen to your body, especially. When you're ready, actually I think I went to go get a hair tie really quick, but just keep breathing. I'll be right back. And as soon as I leave, my dog comes to investigate. Just keep your breath flowing, watching where it is. Is it higher in your chest? Is it lower in your belly right now? I want you to find it and just feel it completely. And when you're ready, I am. Begin to rotate your shoulders forward and down. And if this doesn't feel okay, you can always isolate. I had to do this. Just doing one shoulder at a time so that you can isolate your muscles instead of doing it all at once. You can go as far forward as you need to. If you need to make smaller circles, it's totally up to you. You just want to do what feels comfortable and what stretches your body out. Now I want you to lean your head over to your shoulder and then lift your arm, the opposite arm, straight out beside you. And I want you to look down like you're looking down at a pocket on the side of your jeans. Obviously I've got my yoga pants, but imagine with me. This is really helping. I think I'm just yelling at my dog, don't worry. But just keep leaning toward the side. Just feeling that stretch as you look down at that side pocket. And then just lean over to the opposite side, doing the same movement. Head to shoulder, lifting the arm, look down at your pocket. And just breathe into that stretch. You can feel a different part of that muscle stretching out all the way through your upper neck. And just breathe. When you're ready, You're gonna lift both arms up to the ceiling. Try to stretch all the way up as high as you can, then dropping your prayer hands to chest center. Keep breathing. I think I'm just gonna readjust. Keep breathing. Hands are at chest center. Then you're gonna gently interlace your fingers into a prayer fist. Take a moment to breathe. Then you're gonna gently turn your fist toward your chest in the middle of your sternum. Keep breathing. Take your time and then move your wrist outward, pulling all the way out to a shoulder stretch. If it feels uncomfortable, come back in. Take your time. Go back into a prayer fist, into prayer hands, moving back up gently. Take your time, opening back up, and allow your hands to fall back to the floor. Excellent. Keep breathing. Take this moment to feel your breath again, the inhalation and the exhalation. And when you're ready, you're going to begin to rotate your core, your torso, all the way around in a circle. And during this circular motion, you want to be really gentle, especially if you have any kind of back issues, shoulder. You're just going to the limit that your body is at right now. And if at any time you feel uncomfortable, back off, take a moment to breathe, and then just go in the opposite direction as well. And breathe. And this may feel comfortable for some and maybe uncomfortable for others. You're going to grab onto your knees and just allow your back to arch as you stretch out all the way through the tops of your arms. And then you're going to push your torso forward, lifting your chin to the ceiling and pushing forward, stretching the spine. You're going to do this again. Allowing your body to fall back, putting some weight all the way on your hands to pull that shoulder blade as far as you can up through the arms, arching the spine. Breathe, and then come forward. And now we're just going to transition to our hands and knees into a tabletop position, and take it easy. Allow your body to readjust as you stick your right leg out to the right side in a straight leg stretch. Breathe. And then move that left hand to the center of the mat. Then lift your right arm all the way up to the ceiling into a side plank. Breathe. If this feels uncomfortable in any way, just back off and go back into it gently. And then you're just going to thread that right hand all the way through the left arm. Take it easy. This is a bit of a stretch for me, but once you get settled, I want you to breathe into whatever discomfort you're feeling, if any. So allow those muscles to get the circulation they need to heal on their own. Just continue to breathe through that stretch, and when you're ready, come out at your own timing, gently, watching your transitions. They are just as important as the poses. And do the same on the opposite side. Bring your right hand to the center of the mat to support your plank. Pull your left leg out straight, and up toward the ceiling you go. And a side plank. Make sure you're breathing. This is really helping to strengthen those muscles. If at any time you need to come down, then please do so. And then thread that arm through the opposite arm, laying your head on the mat, if it's comfortable. Sometimes when we're in pain or we've experiencing any discomfort, we want to run away from movement, but this is the time where really more than ever you need to run to yoga to bring you whatever comfort or circulation, flexibility, or relief that you are needing at this time. And of course with caution. So you're going to sit up and just sit on the backs of your feet. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, I want you to stand up, and we're going to do a couple of standing poses to end our practice. Okay, of course, get up gently. And it really doesn't matter what side you start with. I just want you to bring your foot above your knee, into your thigh. We're going to do a tree pose here. You want to get your foundation set first, okay? And then you add your branches. You can put them in any position you want. Prayer hands to chest center. You can float them up, or you can go in between those two as you will. And of course, if you don't feel challenged by this, you can always close your eyes. It's another way to remind your ego that you don't know it all. When you're ready, we're just going to keep working on that side. You're going to grab the outer side of that foot. This is really good for that shoulder stretch, but obviously do it at your own risk. If not, don't do this. But it kind of really, of course, works on a lot of different parts of the body, the core, the upper thighs, the legs. If you feel like stretching your leg, you can. If not, keep it bent. This is totally optional. I'm just trying to stretch out my body as much as I can. And then you're going to gently turn it behind you and grab the tops of your feet and bring your other hand to your chest. Close your eyes if you need to, or keep them open. Whatever you feel. If you also need to grab a chair to hold on to keep your balance, that works all the time. Just do what you need to do to remain safe and listen to your body. And when you're ready, you're going to let that go. Before we move on, we always need to let go of the previous pose and then move forward to the next one. You're not going to put it on that knee joint. No. You want to always put it above the knee joint or below it. Never on. Once you're steady, add your branches wherever you want to put them. And just breathe. And take your time. If you want to come out, you can. If you want to stay a little longer, do that. And when you're ready, you're going to grab the outer side of that foot. Do the same pose on the opposite side. If you want to straighten your leg, you can. If not, keep it bent. Wherever you are, you just want to breathe. And then flip that foot behind you, grabbing the tops of the foot. Your arm can stay up or it can stay on your chest. You're just breathing. You're going to let that go. And I'm going to sit back down and prepare for my Vipassana. And this is just a time where we end our yoga practice in a meditation. And right now, because I'm in a bit of discomfort, I really want to bring my mind into focus. There is a saying that is very popular in the Buddhist community, the first arrow and the second arrow. The first arrow is the bad event, the thing that can cause pain, but we experience the second arrow of suffering, which is our reaction to that bad event or decision or pain. And so we can avoid the second arrow. That is optional. And so I want to remind us all, no matter what we're going through, to just let it be and to live in a state of flow. Namaste. Thank you guys for watching. May you be well. May you feel better.